Hi, I am Fatima Hamidi, a graduate STEM communication designer at the Writing Center here at the Colorado School of Mines, and I shall be discussing writing complete sentences. The ability to construct complete sentences represents a cornerstone of effective written communication. In academic, technical, and professional contexts, complete sentences are essential for ensuring clarity, coherence, and precision. Conversely, incomplete sentences, commonly referred to as fragments, can lead to confusion and obscure the writer's intended meaning. This handout is designed to help you avoid two prevalent types of sentence fragments, including 1. Those that begin with the relative pronoun which, and 2. Those that begin with gerund phrases, verbs ending in ing. Often when we begin sentences with gerunds, our sentences lack clear grammatical subjects. What is a complete sentence? A complete sentence must satisfy three fundamental criteria. 1. It must include the subject, the person, place, thing, or idea that the sentence is about. 2. It must include a predicate, a verb that communicates the subject's action or a state of being. And 3. It must convey a complete thought. In a sense, a sentence is considered grammatically complete when it contains both a subject and a verb and can stand independently as a coherent idea. For example, complete: the engineer, subject, calibrated, verb, the instrument. Fragment: which the engineer calibrated. The first sentence contains all required components for grammatical completeness. In contrast, the second example is a dependent clause lacking an independent subject-verb structure, rendering it incomplete on its own. Avoiding sentence fragments beginning with which. One of the most frequent errors in writing occurs when a sentence begins with the word which. Using this manner, which introduces a dependent clause, meaning the clause cannot stand on its own as a complete sentence. This construction often results in ambiguity, leaving the reader uncertain about the main idea being conveyed. Consider the following example: fragment: which caused the system to fail. Correction: the pressure drop caused the system to fail. The which clauses must be attached to independent clauses to form complete and grammatically correct sentences. A straightforward solution is to insert a subject and a verb before the which clause to provide the necessary context. Another example illustrates this principle. Fragment: which was unexpected given the test results. Correction: the outcome was unexpected given the test results. Writers should avoid initiating sentences with which unless the clause logically connects to and continues from an independent clause in a preceding sentence. Ensuring that all which clauses are properly integrated into the complete sentence enhances both clarity and coherence in writing, ultimately strengthening the writer's message. Avoiding sentence fragments beginning with gerunds, ing words. Gerund phrases, verbs ending in ing can frequently lead to sentence fragments when not accompanied by a clear subject or finite verb. These phrases may resemble complete sentences, however, they often lack the grammatical structure necessary to convey a complete thought independently. Consider the following example. Fragment: maintaining fluid flow through the pipe. Complete: maintaining fluid flow through the pipe is critical for system performance. Similarly, expressions such as monitoring the system or analyzing the data may sound complete but are incomplete in the absence of a subject and a main verb. Without these components, the reader is left with an unfinished idea. Additional examples include fragment: running several tests to verify the hypothesis. Complete: the team ran several tests to verify the hypothesis. Complete: running several tests helped the researchers verify the hypothesis. In the first revision, the fragment is resolved by adding both a subject, the team, and a verb, ran. In the second example, the gerund phrase, running several tests, function as the grammatical subject followed by a finite verb. Both strategies successfully transform the fragment into a grammatically complete and meaningful sentence. Strategies to identify and fix sentence fragments. A number of effective strategies can be employed to identify and revise sentence fragments in your writing. Begin by reading your sentences aloud. If a sentence sounds incomplete or awkward when spoken, it may be a fragment. Auditory review can often reveal omitted subjects or verbs. Next, examine each sentence to ensure the presence of both a subject and a verb. A complete sentence must clearly indicate who is performing an action and what that action entails. Without these two elements, the sentence remains grammatically incomplete. Additionally, be attentive to subordinating words such as which, because, although, and while, as they frequently introduce dependent clauses. When such words are used, confirm that they are integrated into the sentence containing an independent clause. Finally, exercise particular caution when using lists or technical terminology, especially in scientific or engineering contexts. Writers in these fields often use condensed language to describe actions or procedures, which can lead to sentence fragments. Ensure that each phrase is anchored by a clear subject and verb. Ask who is performing this action. This sentence can help clarify whether a sentence is complete. Sentence fragments undermine the credibility of the writers, particularly in formal academic or professional communication. Addressing these fragments not only enhances the clarity and coherence of writing, but also strengthens the overall effectiveness of the message. Thank you so much for your attention, and see you again.